NuCedar Vertical Siding is designed to replicate the look of traditional wood planks. Our patented brushing technique will give it a different color and shading for each piece. Not one single board will look the same. However, if you would like a consistent color look, then get our smooth texture. NuCedar offers 3 different types of vertical siding. Channel Rustic, which is available in a 4-inch face with a 1-inch channel, as well as a 5 3/4-inch face with a 1-inch channel. Shiplap, available in a 5-inch face or a 6 3/4-inch face. And Board and Batten, which is a 9 1/4-inch board and a 2-inch batten. Our Channel Rustic and Shiplap are milled with a tongue and groove pattern to help with the expansion and contraction of the PVC material. Our product has a factory-coated finish by PBG. It is a waterborne acrylic urethane paint formulated with the solar reflective pigments for a long-lasting finish. Your NuCedar should be stored in the shade on a flat surface. Do not store in any location where the ambient temperatures may exceed 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Some examples are on blacktop pavement or under a dark tarp. Determine that your framing is true and without excessive bowing. NuCedar needs to be installed over a solid flat surface, such as OSB or plywood. Do not install over open framing. Our siding is not a watertight barrier. We recommend installing a weather-resistant barrier over the top of the sheathing. The NuCedar Vertical Siding can install just like wood. You can even use the same wood tooling. Before you get started, make sure you have these following items readily available. A screwdriver, fasteners, you can use exterior grade number 6 or number 8 screws, or we recommend Starborn Pro Plug System or Starborn Head Coat. NuCedar will include Starborn screws and plugs with every vertical siding order. Measuring tape, a saw, touch-up paint, and acrylic or UV-resistant caulk, such as Fill and Flex, which will be used for the joints.
If you leave the Fill and Flex on the job site and it freezes, it will not work correctly. Same thing goes for NuCedar's paint daubers. Do not leave these on the job site. If they freeze, they will not work correctly.
Do not install any vertical siding that is not properly colored on its face. Inspect the product before installing onto the wall for both coating and general appearance. Trim that you are using is a straight edge trim. You have the option of installing the vertical siding first or last. However, if you install the trim last, make sure you do a chalk line so you know where to end your siding. Sometimes your preference may be a J-pocket corner or trim. If that's the case, you will want to install your trim last. To frame out windows and doors, use either standard edge trim or J-pocket. For inside corners, you can use the vertical siding by mitering or butting the material together and sealing the joint with adhesive. Visit our trim install guides and videos on the best practices to install trim. PVC will expand and contract with the weather. Follow the temperature guide to determine how much of a gap, if any, is needed. We have an aggressive fastening pattern which will help hold the movement of the boards. To determine the fastening pattern to use, which will vary per width of the board, please see our installation guides. When installing Starborn plugs, we recommend to use a soft mallet or acrylic hammer. This way you do not damage the rough-on texture. NuCedar Vertical Siding is 16 feet long. For the best aesthetic look and performance, we recommend a scarf joint leaving up to 1/8 of an inch gap. Use Fill and Flex for each joint and 2 screws no further than 2 inches on both sides of the joint. As long as you use the same fastening and spacing pattern as you do vertically, you can use your vertical siding horizontally. Just make sure you use a weather-resistant barrier system with a drainage technology below the siding. To safely clean your NuCedar product, a mixture of warm water and mild detergent or a household cleaner should work great. To remove any mold or mildew, you can use a mild commercial mold or mildew remover. We do not recommend using a pressure washer. It could ruin the rough-on texture of your product. Now that you've installed your NuCedar siding, you can enjoy your house with minimal maintenance for years to come. Visit our website at jainbuildingproducts.com for any more questions on the NuCedar siding and trim.